Hello and welcome to Season 2 of the Napoli Career Mode. It's been a long time coming, but here it is. The wait is finally over. Season 2, after winning the Scudetto, after winning the league title in our first season here at Napoli, we're going to look at what the board expect of us, and I think it is to retain the league. And I think to do better in the cup competitions as well, because in the cup we were abysmal last season. And obviously this season we've got the Champions League to contend with. So I think we need to make that step up. They want us to, what did they say there, reach the final. If it says reach the final, that is ludicrous. Our first season in the Champions League, they want us to reach the final. Some of these board objectives in this game are absolutely ridiculous. As you can see here, we're going to try and make some signings because we need to bolster this team. There's some deficits going around in this team, and I can already tell you this window is going to be absolutely nuts. There's going to be some ups and downs, that's for sure. We've got money to play with. We've got Osimhen back from his loan from Galatasaray. Is he staying? Is he going? Well, I'm on the belief that I think we should probably sell him because in real life he doesn't want to be there, so he might end up leaving. As you see here, we actually get an offer straight away for Victor Osimhen. Already £120 million. Can we delegate it and get that fee up? If we can get 150 for him, that just sets our window straight up. We can buy whoever we want to improve this team. Lukaku was amazing this season. We don't need Osimhen in this team. I mean, maybe we keep him, but I don't think I could turn down that amount of money. As you see, we're going through our squad because we need to not get rid of Deadwood. We just need to get rid of the gaps in between teams. You don't want 72 rated players, and then your first team being 84 or whatever. You want to keep them close together. So just in case one's not performing or someone gets an injury, you could just replace them straight away. So we're just going for a team, loaning some players out, putting them up some for sale, and we'll just see what's going on. We've got a little conundrum with the attacking midfielder here because obviously we've got plenty of them. So it depends what we want to do. We're gonna get maximise our value because a lot of these players were out on loan last season as well. But obviously we want to just bring balance to the team because I think Calesio will be our backup right winger. Will Politano be a starting right winger? Maybe we need to improve on that position. Maybe we can improve on other areas of pitch. Maybe centre midfield, as more backup. Who knows? We're going to get through it now. We're going to look at our budget as well. They've increased our budget quite significantly. In fact, if we sell Osman on top of that, that is a lot of money. I think that I think it's the move. Maybe another centre back because I think backups aren't that great. Because I think Kanate and Alessandro, because I can't pronounce his last name, are really good players. But maybe getting someone to cover them. If I get a crazy bid for one of them, maybe I'll replace them. It really depends. But we're gonna go after this free agent right here, Cas Lyon. I want to say his name is. Sounds like the French part of Belgium, which I think is closer to France because they've got an embassy and all that. So we're gonna go for this guy. We're getting him for free. We're gonna give him quite a bit of high wages, but even if we load him out for season, find out he's not good enough and sell him in a year's time, that's just pure profit. I mean, PSR people just going absolutely ballistic right now. They're just loving every moment of it. They're oh, pure profit. Selling the youngsters, get them for free. I don't even know why I waste time doing all this. We're gonna just loan him out anyway. You're gonna have to get on your bike twice there, mate. You can see here, number 14. If he stays that number, who knows? In all honesty, he's just going to be on the back burner, and we're just going to loan him out. But you got every single season. I think it's the best thing to do is to go on the free agency pool, look for young players under 21, see what level they're at, what their overall is, and then you can what they kind of demand wage wise or even their transfer value. If their transfer value is really high, usually indicates that they've got a high sort of potential range. And then if you load them out for a season, they might come back and be absolutely outstanding. Or you can make them a backup player. Or if your team's like Napoli's quite a high level team, like challenging for the league and all that. If you've got like a relegation battling team and you've signed one of these like really good youngsters, they can go straight in your team and they'll grow massively. Especially got the right training programs for them and stuff like that. As you can see, we're just doing a bit more negotiating. We've got another goalkeeper coming in. I want to say, is it goalkeeper? Another freebie. Again, he won't play much football because starting goalkeeper at the moment is absolutely Koneski is just unreal. Like, I'm not just saying that because he's overall. I'm saying that in a general sense. Like game to game, he's probably one of the best goalkeepers I've played in this year's game. That's probably because he's obviously in Ultimate Team. He won't be that rating. Like his stats won't be that juicy. But in this game, like here in this career mode, he's unreal. As you can see, a 74 rated Leon is, so we're just going to send him out on loan. Might as well. That's a good rating, to be fair. Like I said, if he doesn't work out, that's like 10 million if we sell him, maybe. Straight away, that's unreal. Actually, I've pissed off a load of players because they're finding out they're leaving the club. Can't guarantee you games. I'm not even looking at the options. It looks like I'm just pressing the first one I see because there's so many messages here. That goalkeeper was 71 rated, by the way, the backup goalkeeper. So that's a good rating for that age. So like even if I load him out, it gets a couple ratings. If I don't fancy him in a year's time, I could just get rid of him. So Aston Villa have clapped back here with a counter offer of £126 million. Not a massive sort of uptick on their last offer. So we're going to try and negotiate them up even further and see what Unai Emery thinks about that. So I think 150 million is fair enough. And he goes for it straight away. I'm actually really surprised about that. Unai Emery clearly fancies this player, wants him to be in like up front. Maybe they've got rid of Ollie Watkins, who knows? But Osimhen to Villa will definitely be like an upgrade for them like, in terms of like the overall and stuff like that. But £150 million straight away, that would be insane if he accepts that offer. We're going to look at obviously more players here, just seeing if any like clubs coming from. So you can also tell if they're decent players if like big teams go for these free agents. Anyway, we're going to go for another central midfielder. Like I said before, maybe that's a department where we can improve on, and it's got to be this man here, Sandro Tonali from Newcastle. We're going to see. We're going to test the waters here and see what Newcastle are saying. Yeah, £80 million, Eddie. And it's just going to counter offer. It's not a bad counter offer. I might just put it down a little bit. 82.5 sounds fair enough to me. If he accepts this would be a fantastic start earning. To go along with Fratesi in the middle as well. Those two together, that sounds unreal. Like I said before, I like bringing Italian players. If I'm playing with an Italian league side, I like bringing in Italian players just to give it like realism's probably not the right word, but I just like having that sort of uni, you know, like Italian players with Italian players, like on the pitch, in dressing rooms in the country. They know their way around, you know. Maybe that's just me, but I like doing that. No matter where I am, Portugal, Spain, I just like doing that. Like not 100%, it has to be Italians or wherever the country may be. But you know, just a little bit, like prioritise them a little bit. And he straight up accepts our offer as well. Me babbling on, 150 grand a week. I think a decent signing on bonus as well. And we've got Sandro Tonali. Probably, if anything, probably a main target for the window already signed, which is fantastic news for us. We've got him in the door early, gets him into training, getting me to sharpen this up and me fitness up, getting ready for the pre-season and the season itself. Already looking good. I don't know why Osman's here. Shouldn't you be in Birmingham, mate? Do your medical. What are you still doing here? Even my assistant coach like, mate, you ain't got a plane to catch. And Osman maybe going, maybe I should stay here. Tiny with the number 7 shirt, which I don't know if I'll keep on him. I ain't gonna lie. A number 7 for a defensive midfielder doesn't sit right with me. I'll probably change that later on. Maybe I'll give him number 21 like Pirlo. Who knows? But 82.5 million. I think that's a good price. I think his transfer value a little bit lower, so I'll probably get a C rate. I'll get a B rated. I definitely didn't think I would get an A, but it is a good price. I feel. I think bringing him back to Italy, him and Frattesi in the middle. Oh my god, it's gonna be fantastic. And we're gonna go through it. There's gonna be a lot going on. There's gonna be a lot of me talking. I do apologise. It's gonna be a long old episode. These transfer windows are gonna be bulky. I think for the next one, I definitely would rather live stream it and just upload it onto YouTube straight away, because this is a lot. As you see here, we're getting some offers here from some of the players that weren't really around last season. Just try and get as much money as possible. Squad's bloated as anything. Got loads of players that we're just never going to use. And we also brought in like youngsters from the youth academy. But when are we going to play some 27-year-old 75 rated player? When are we going to play this 25-year-old 75 rated like 10 attacking mid? There's no room for him in the squad. We just need to get the money for him, and move on and try and improve the side with any like world class signings. Because I think that's the difference now. Here we go. Victor Osman remembered that he had to get a plane to Birmingham. I think our assistant manager was like, mate, we've got a schedule here. You need to get to Birmingham for your medical. You need to get out of here because you're signing for Aston Villa. Unai Emery, £150 million offer, been accepted. Victor Osman was at Galatasaray last year on loan. This season, he's at Aston Villa from Napoli for £150 million. That is a game changer. I think even the receptionist is like, wow, that's a crazy sign. That's a crazy sale. £150 million. I've snapped their arm off there because that is unreal offer. Absolutely unreal. I don't know where Villa have got that money from. Unless they got a crazy offer for like Watkins or something. As you see here, we got rid of Mazzucci, who played a decent amount last season, but he's just not good enough. And we've got more offers here as well. Oh my god, this transfer window's just offers galore at the moment. The only problem is, will some of these players like reject going to another club? Because I think they're probably on decent wages here. That's always a problem with this game. Even in past iterations, it's hard to get it right, to be fair to them, but some players just stick around, and you're just like, you've accepted 100 offers for them and they're still around. And they like message you and they're like, oh, can I play? And you're like, no, I don't want you here. Get out. Go home. And you see it, another sale, £8.6 million for Gaetano. I want to say that's a pronunciation. Got a really good price for him. Didn't know he was even at the club. I presume my director of football done that deal, and I had no idea about it. I was just like, mate, you do you, and I'll just sit here and relax and just prioritise signing players. Okay, I'll do the trading, I'll give you the shortlist, and you just sort out selling these people I don't want anymore. See, people like Sacco, I don't know if we'll be able to get rid of. Just his wage and all that. And the clubs that are coming from him, I don't think it's going to happen. But we'll try. we'll try. As you see, we're just trucking along, trying to get rid. Kirkis ain't going nowhere. Not for that silly money. I'm a bit worried he's not developing as much as I was hoping. I thought it'd be, I don't know, just higher rating than what he really is. Like 80, I thought it'd be like 82, 83 by now. Which, you know, he's fantastic in games. So if he can get his rating sorted, because obviously when you see him in games, I think ratings are really important. So hopefully if we can get that sorted, he could be a mainstay in the team. But we've got rid of another player here. I'm not too sure you got. I think that's a real game face as well. But I have no idea who you are, mate. Just, you know, there's the door. See you later. I'm asking my assistant manager, who the fuck's that guy? And that's not even him. That's just some youngster we've loaned out. That's not even the guy that we just sold. Is it going to tell us as well? Okay, there you go. It is Chidira. He's going to Galatasaray. He turned out like how nice it is from Osimhen, and he thought, you know, I'll follow suit. I'll go to Galatasaray. So Arsenal just received a bid for Calafiori, and he's been a target for us just as a backup, because also he could play left back as well. Probably play right back at a push. But it'll be nice cover. They accept that pretty quick. 22.5 million straight away. Galore, he's coming to Napoli. It looks like if he accepts a contract here, he knows he's going to be a rotation player. So we could probably get this across the line. We've got the money to do so. Again, another Italian player building up that core, like the Italian core in the club. I think negotiations are going pretty fucking smooth. He's going to take a little bit of a pay cut, hopefully. Good sign on bonus. I'll probably be a bit too generous with them signing bonuses, isn't I? Just chucking money around like I'm Eric Bischoff in WCW. But if we can throw it around, we might as well to get these players in. Calafiori maybe can put pressure on the starting two centre backs for this season. Who knows? We'll give them some games on, that's for sure. We need some, which need to make this squad better. Because sometimes when players were injured and out, it was a bit of a struggle at times. But Calafiori puts that shirt on. He is now a Napoli player. He didn't last long at Arsenal. Didn't go to plan. He's back in Italy, and hopefully he can, get his career going. He's still young. Still got time to develop. Get into that national side. An excellent deal. To be fair, I was very surprised that they accepted quite a low offer. We've got a couple offers here. One from Moretti, who's going to hopefully go out on loan. Marin, who I'm trying to get rid of as well. We're going to accept a couple offers for him. And Politano, who was a mainstay here last season, but he is getting up there in age. And in honesty, with the money we've got and the players that are under him, like Colecchio and all that, we probably need to get rid of him. Let's see here, we got rid of another player. 7 players left, right, and centre. Get rid of a lot of just fringe players, because like I said before, the squad is bloated and we just need to clear out, getting more wages on the book, get more transfer fees organised so we can build up the money in this Napoli side. The director of football is definitely earning his money here. The board do want to make me sign another crucial player, so keep that in mind. That we probably need to set on like a proper first team player. Cyril Ngun, who did play quite a bit last season as well, £13 million to Roma. The board weren't happy with that transfer fee, but at the same time, just needed to get rid of him to the club because he's just not going to play. He's third choice now, even when we're looking at probably another right winger, because it looks like Politano might be leaving as well. So he'll be third choice no matter what. You might as well just get rid of him. No point. I've never seen that team in my life. Modena. No idea who that is. But we loaned out another player. A lot of youngsters out on loan. I think Politano's got an offer here from Atalanta. I think they're negotiating a better offer. Again, another player on his way out the door. I feel like my manager's getting a bit sick of just walking around. Manchester United have loaned in Castellon. I know they're struggling in real life. Didn't realise they were that desperate. Need another number 10 for Amarin's system, maybe. But we're covering his wages. It's just getting some games on. Sampdoria have signed Rafa Marin. We did offer him out to Real Betis as well. We're hoping he was gone there because I think they offered a little bit more money, but it's not that much. Marin wants to stay in Italy, It's fine by me. As long as we got him out the door, that's what matters. Varega, we're trying to get rid of as well. Still waiting for Atalanta to make an improved offer on Politano. Hopefully them negotiations don't fall through. But in some aspects, I'm quite gutted that he's going, but I think it's time for him to go. So if they do come back with a better offer, I think we do accept it. Obviously, I'm a bit reluctant because obviously Atalanta are a decent side in Italy. But at the same time, I don't think Politano is a game changer either. So I'm not too upset about selling him, especially if the offer is right. If the money's there, you kind of just got to accept it. You got to know when to sell a player. I think that's what the great managers in past times have done. And I think getting rid of him there, £22 million, it wouldn't be a bad offer to accept. And we've taken it. £22 million for a 31-year-old, I believe. Is that him there? I think that's him there. And that's him gone. £22 million for the 31-year-old right winger. He was fantastic last season. Couldn't thank him enough. I actually know who he is, apparently. I was nice to him as well. I'm not asking who the fuck he is. I'm asking what a great guy. I hope all the best. Cheers, Politano, for last season. Hope you do well at your new club. Just not too well. Okay. So there we go. As you can see there. Let's see what the board think. If they give me a good rating on that one. Probably a B or C. Yeah. I don't think I was going to ever get an A. I think if I sold him for like £25 million, I've probably got an A. Yeah. I'm good at this guessing game, aren't I? Alright, so we've got more money. We're looking at some right wingers. We're looking at some strikers as well. Because maybe we change the formation. Or maybe we can get a striker that can go out wide. Who knows? I am looking at Rodrigo, though, as a serious candidate to sign for this team. As we do a pre-season here. Just a 2-0 win. Nice clean win there. That'd be a crazy... If we got Rodrigo, that'd be a crazy sign. Oh, we've got another injury there. I'm looking at 88 rated. My thinking is, right, they've got Mbappe, they've got Vinicius Jr., they've got Jude Bellingham. Maybe Rodrigo doesn't play as much as he wants or could. So my thinking is, we're setting our attentions clear. We've got the money to do so. We've got £150 million for Osimhen. We're gonna replace Osimhen with another marquee sign. Imagine that, like our wingers being Cavachillier and Rodrigo. That'd be insane. With Tonali on the pitch, with Fratesi on the pitch. Well, that just going forward and like a general like team, a first team is going to be absolutely insane. And obviously we've been improving like backups as well. As we just got an offer of £125 million accepted as well. This is looking exciting. It's looking tasty. I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting a bit excited. I'm getting a bit giddy. So Rodrigo is looking at his agent like this. Probably this might be it. This might be my last moments as a Real Madrid player. As I'm about to sign on the dotted line for Napoli. Obviously, he wants to become the star. He's sick of Vinicius. He's sick of Mbappe. He wants to come here at Napoli and prove a point that he's going to be one of the best players in the world. As the deal was done. He's probably a top earner now. Unbelievable. What a signing this is. Rodrigo, the press are there. The kids like sent him to sign his ball. He's like, yeah, sure, why not? He's happy to be here. I'm happy. Met him a few minutes ago, but you know, got to look good for the press here. As he's doing his medical, I presume, making sure that Real Madrid ain't sold to someone that is like injured. He's happy. He's got the number 14. He'll probably change that around, but for now, he's going to rock that number as he takes his pictures in his new shirt. He's happy. He's loving it. £125 million. It's a risk. Yeah, I think it's going to pay off. £125 million for Rodrigo. We sold Osimhen for 150, so I don't think it's a waste of money. Look at that team. The attacking mindset of this team is going to be unreal this season. If we scored a lot of goals last season, like this season, I'm very positive that we're going to absolutely demolish some teams here. So we get an offer here for Zambu Agisa. I wouldn't be against it. Because obviously with Tonali coming into the club, we got McTominay. I think we still got Billy Gilmore as well. So we still got quite a lot of players that could go over him. Last season he did play a lot of games at centre back, but we have signed a backup centre back. So even in that aspect, he falls down the pecking order quite a bit. So it might be time to move him on and obviously raise some funds. Like we still got quite a bit of money to play with. Like if you look at that team, like where do you really improve it? Everyone's overrated. as we just demolished Villarreal 5-2 there. That's insane. Rodrigo getting amongst the goals as well. I'm not paying too much attention to, obviously, how we're doing in like a friendly tournament, because it doesn't matter too much, but we've just won all 3 games there. We've won whatever the cup is. Obviously, I don't pay. It's just to get a bit of money in and get a bit of fitness into the players. But Man United coming again for improved offer for Zambu Anguissa. Not enough, really. So we're going to try and talk them up. Erik ten Hag is still in charge at this point. You can tell this is an old save. He hasn't been there, since November, October? We're trying to get a bit more money. Seems like Sam is. He might be on his last year of his deal or something. Maybe that's why they're being so stingy here, or the Glazers just pocketed more of their money. And Erik ten Hag's like, no, not paying that for him. I've had enough of this. We're getting an offer here for Lindstrom. I'm surprised it's taken this long to get an offer for him. Got to be quite smart here. We don't want to scare him away because we want him off the books. And we got an offer here from the Snakes. From Inter Milan. They're trying to come in for Zambu Anguissa. I'm a bit reluctant to sell to them, as they were our main rivals last season. And if anything, they bottled the league. So making them stronger, probably not the smartest move. But anyway, we're selling another player talent now, it looks like, in Lindstrom. They've actually accepted the £20 million. So hopefully we can get him out the door. West Ham, you're not getting Alessandro. It was fantastic last season. And we got the other Manchester club, Manchester City, coming in for Zambu Anguissa. So hopefully he goes to... I'd rather him go City than go to Inter Milan. And selfishly, I'd rather him not go to United, because I don't think he's a great player. Or a player that improves them. And obviously, as a United fan, I'd rather see them thrive in this fictional reality, as Lindstrom just goes down out of there. Hopefully in this game we don't see United at 15th or wherever they are at this time point. Yes, but Lindstrom, it's a good price. Yeah, I feel like Anna were a bit stingy there, but they already gave us 22 million for Politano, so I think they're like, no, we're not giving you any more money than you already got, mate. 20 million, and we'll take that. I see here. Apparently, we need more squad depth. More squad depth needed. I don't think so. We've got 4 very capable centre defensive midfielders. I don't think we need any more in them sort of positions. So I think we're fine. So I don't know what the game's talking about there, but FIFA's going to FIFA. It's going to talk bullshit. We've got a couple counter offers here for Zambu Anguissa. So we're going to try and negotiate with City first, and just get a little bit more money for him, maybe. Let's see what Pep says. Again, it's hard. No one really wants to go the extra mile for it. We're just going to lower the fee ever so slightly. 20 million. Yeah, just accept 20 million. That's fine. Hopefully I'll reject the offer from Inter. Yeah, we've got to reject the offer for Inter. Because again, I don't want to give them any players that, it's going to improve their squad. Because I don't think he starts for him, but, I don't want to help him at all. Don't want to send him anyone, unless I'm forced to. So Zambu Anguissa going to Manchester City for £20 million. We are raking in the money. Obviously, we spent quite a bit as well. We spent probably 200 million, but we've probably sold more than that. So our net spend is still we still made money this season, because we spent it on Tonali and Rodrigo, 2 fantastic players. But we just sold another one there for 9.5 again to Atlanta. They're just buying all our players. They're a version of Saudi Arabia, apparently. So before we get into more transfer business, I think it's time to play a game. Don't you think? nearly half an hour into the video of just watching transfers go by. No transfer is exhilarating, but maybe a break. Playing a game of football. Maybe that would be a bit of a palate cleanser. So here against Monza away from home. I don't know. No, it was Como, wasn't it? I was about to say, were Monza one of our problem teams last season? No, it was Como. So hopefully we could just go into this game, show off Rodrigo, show off Tonali, and just get through this game, get 3 points on the board. We are the reigning defending champions, so let's defend our title with some bit of grace. So let's go. De Lorenzo into Neres, pass it to Fratesi. Got loads of space really. They're not really pressing us very well. So De Lorenzo, we just find their passes here. Neres, Fratesi, into Neres, back into Rodrigo. He takes a shot and it forces a save from the goalkeeper. We're already looking like we're taking control of this game. As we get a corner kick here, passes it short to Rodrigo. Rodrigo passes it to the back stick. What a save again from their goalkeeper. De Lorenzo at the back post, I believe. For short range header. Probably should score. And again, we're going to take that. Oh, that's a bit comical. Rodrigo. Probably won't want to see that back. Rainbow flick, but it goes out of play. What a waste of a corner that is. As we go again. Fratesi. Into Cavachillier. Try and find some space. Takes a shot off of himself. And it goes just wide. Maybe he could have passed it off to Rodrigo there. Maybe he was looking for Lukaku. Lukaku. Not even in the box there. Maybe Rodrigo was eating his space, but still. Bit disappointing there from Lukaku, a bit disappointing there from Cavachillier. Definitely should have got a goal there. The fact that we're still all tied up here, I'm a bit surprised about because of the level of chances we've had. So we intercept the ball there. The ball's really high up. Rodrigo presses well, presses up high as he goes to the byline, trying to find his man, but goes by himself and he puts it wide. That was the moment. Rodrigo looked fantastic until the finish happened. He just drags his shot. Doesn't get the right connection to it. And it goes wide. Look at the shot map there. 5 shots, 3 off target as well. We definitely should be ahead. Will we get punished for all these misses here? Fratesi into Cavachillier, into Lukaku. Lukaku near post, and we won't because Romelu Lukaku, the man of the hour, probably the best player of last season, just getting his career a resurgence here at Napoli because he's when he was at Everton, when he was at Chelsea, even a little stint at United, he can show he scores goals, especially at Inter Milan. He was phenomenal. He came here at Napoli, and he's been fantastic. Osman went to Galatasaray and obviously he went to Villa this season and he's shown why we won't regret them decisions. He's been fantastic there. I'm not sure if he'll ever be able to replicate last season, but maybe he'll get close, especially with Champions League football this season. It might be a case of rotating him with Samu this season a bit more to keep him fresh for them Champions League games as we approach half time. But even if we just have him for 1 or 2 more seasons at this level, maybe we can capture that Champions League trophy. But first we got to get through this game. We got to try and defend our trophy. We don't want to win the league and end up what happened last time where we didn't finish in a Champions League spot or even a European spot. As we go and attack here, Cavachillier trying to find some space. Finds Lukaku with loads of space. Just slots it in the corner. Again, that man, Romelu Lukaku, with a really strange celebration there. Don't know what that's about. But he gets another. He picks up right where he left off last season, just scoring goals. He finds so much space in the middle. All by himself. And that's another goal from Romelu Lukaku. As we're approaching full time here. 2-0 up. Galore into Colisio. We've made a couple of subs, as you can tell. Colisio into Raspadori. Raspadori to Cavachillier, trying to find a man there. Back to Raspadori. Into Cavachillier. We're trying to find one last effort. Great save by the goalkeeper, and I think that might be all she wrote there. I don't know why the rest letting us take the corner kick. There's really no need, but we're just going to take it anyway. The 3 points are secured. Calafiori trying to get on the score sheet there, just wide. But that's all she wrote, 2-0. Good opening day here for Napoli. A good team performance, 2-0, a clean result, clean sheet. Just comfortable. Never looked in doubt. Romelu Lukaku, 2 goals from 4 shots. A good day for him. Got to show off our new signings in Tonali and Rodrigo. Rodrigo got subbed off probably at the hour, maybe 70th minute mark, just to show everyone what he's about. Probably could have had a goal, but wasn't to be. But he'll get better. He'll get used to the team. Inter Milan coming in for David Neres. I'm not going to accept the offer, but I think they've triggered his release clause. Quite a low one. And he's going to sign for him as well. The snake, the bastard, the absolute prick that is David Neres. We loved you. And you've betrayed us like this, David Neres. You've betrayed us. With release clauses, I don't like offering them new contracts because I don't think it's realistic. What a snake. Look at that. He's become. Oh my god, my words. I'm pissed. David Neres, you snake. You're the hero. And now you've been here long enough to become a villain. What a absolute prick. Inter Milan, you rue this mistake because I am not having this. 2 could play at this game. You take one of my players. I think it's only fitting that I will come for yours. As we simulate a game here, Rodrigo getting a brace in his second game. I told you it would come good. As we beat Atalanta 2-1 at home at the Diego Maradona Stadium. I can't believe it. They're trying to buy more of my players. Inter Milan, you can jog on, mate. Not having none of this. I've lost my composure. I've lost my head. I've lost my cool. Can't believe he's done this to me. What a snake. He's joined the snakes. He is a snake. What a dick. I'm not happy about this. As we're getting off here from Ibrahim Konate, he's not really grown in overall, and I don't think he's showing any sort of trajectory to do so. So we're going to sell him to Arsenal here, apparently. A decent offer, making some money off him. I don't think we offered that for him when we bought him from Liverpool last season. But if we could sign someone better than him, we might as well. And I'm already eyeing up who we're going to do it to as well. I wonder what centre back that plays for Italy that could potentially pay for Inter Milan that we might go for, especially considering they've done that to us. As we sim another game here, another 2-1 victory. I think we rotate the side there. Away from home. So we've got 3 wins from 3. It is deadline day. And I think we've got a lot of money to play with. Billy Gilmore's happy that he played last game. Bless him. Sorry, Billy, this ain't about you. This is about revenge. We need to replace David Neres as well. So we got to buy at least a centre back and at least an attacking midfielder. So I'm eyeing up 2 players here. Wirtz from Bayer Leverkusen and Musiala from Bayern Munich. If we could get both in terms of a centre, like a really good centre back and a attacking midfielder, Wirtz might be a bit too much. 160 million to bring him in. I'm not sure about that one, Chief. That's a lot of money, and it wouldn't leave us enough money to buy a suitable centre back to replace Konate with. I don't know if that Konate deal's gone through just yet. We accepted a bid for him. We don't know if it's gone through yet. We really need a centre attacking midfielder. We really need a centre back. We might have left us a bit short here, as we're just testing the waters, seeing how much we can offer for Musiala and how much we can offer from Wirtz. and we actually able to get Musiala for £120 million instead of his value, which is 128. This might be it. I've gone into negotiations with him very quickly because obviously the money difference from him and Verts is quite significant, especially if we're planning on signing a centre back on top of it. This would be a huge signing. We're going balls deep in this transfer window. We're breaking the bank. We've got money to play with, and we're showing it. And we've just signed Jamal Musiala. He's coming in to replace David Neres. You know what? Good riddance. Screw you, David Neres. I'm trying not to swear too badly. I'm calling you a dick and a prick. But I'm trying not to swear too much here. But it might have just worked out because we've just signed one of the best attacking midfielders in the world, one of the best young attacking midfielders in the world, in Jamal Musiala. I'm happy to see him. This team just went up again another gear. We've just signed an 87 rated player, an 88 rated player. What rating Jamal Musiala? He's probably at least 87, 88. We're just signing world class player after world class player. We mean business this year. Here's the number 8 shirt. If you keep that, I'm not too sure yet. We'll have a look at it later. But here he is. I'm grinning to ear. I can't believe we've pulled it off. Jamal Musiala in a Napoli shirt for £120 million. That's unreal. Absolutely unreal. We get a C rating, which, first of all, screw you, board. Like, honestly, that was a great price for him, considering 89 rated. He's a new star player. Levelled with Cavalier. Apparently, we could have got him for 100 million. Oh well. Here's what it is. Verts, that deal's not happening. We're just going to ignore. We're just not going to pick up the phone to Leverkusen. Just going to leave it there. We're just waiting for that Canate deal. If it doesn't go through, I'll be happy. But at the same time, I want to make Inter Milan pay, as we've just sold Ibrahima Canate for close to £59 million. Arsenal have got a player. He was good last season. Him and Alessandro were fantastic last season. I think was it him or was it Alessandro who broke his toe? So I think he missed a couple of months there. But at the same time, was a great player for the club. It was only here for a year. But either though, wish him all the best. And hopefully he doesn't come up against us in the Champions League because he's actually a really good player. But now we've got another pretty much £60 million in the kitty. We've got probably around 100 million still to spend. And I think you all know where I'm going with this. We want to sign a world-class centre-back. And I know a little team in Milan that might have that player for us, especially after what they've done to us. I think we test our waters and go in there for Alessandro Bastoni. Two Alessandros in the club. We might get a bit confused. We go in with 100 million straight away. They're going to try and absolutely cripple us financially. They're trying to take us for every penny and cent we have. We're going to negotiate to get this transfer through the door. 105 million. They want a bit more money, which is fine at this point, because we probably make his wages work at this point in the game. £107.5 million, and we've got a man. We've got him in the negotiation table. All we got to do is give him a decent contract, and we've absolutely screwed over Inter Milan for the season. Their best player, their best centre back, could be ours. As he comes into this cafe, apparently this is a place that I found that I just like doing my meetings in. Apparently, last minute deal, or I've just travelled to Milan to get this deal done as quick as possible. Crucial role, of course. He's one of the best centre backs in the game. He's going to get, as you can see there, a weekly budget's there for him. We've got a budget of £10 million as well, so we can offer him a decent signing on fee. 4-year contract, fair enough. It takes him to 30 years of age. We're going to offer him 150 grand a week with a £1 million sign-on bonus. See if he claps back with that. They accept it. We have just signed Alessandro Bastoni from Inter Milan. They done us dirty with the David Neres deal. We've just done them dirty with the Bastoni deal. Yes, they get £105 million, £107 million, but we've just signed probably the best centre back in Italy and one of the best centre backs in the world at the moment. So I'll take that as a win. We've weakened our opposition, and look at that, the star players all there together: Cavachide, Jamal Musiala, Rodrigo somewhere loitering. We've got an absolute star-studded team. Unbelievable. Bastoni, number 5. You'll probably keep that one as well. I can't believe this transfer window has been absolutely insane. So we've signed Sandro Tonali, Musiala, Rodrigo, and now Bastoni. 4 absolute world-class players. 2 of them Italian as well, which, extra bonus points for me. But we've just turned this league-winning side into Champions League contenders with this one transfer window. Go straight into the first team. No doubt about it. The double Alessandros, that centre back, they're both the same age as well. That's a bit weird. But you can see all the potential options I had as well. Striker. But I was contemplating getting a striker, but obviously look at the fucking deals. Look at the Napoli badge just everywhere. Yeah, I was contemplating getting a striker, but obviously Lukaku's been fantastic. I can't replace him. Maybe next season, the season after, when his overall goes down and his pace starts to get a bit worse. Look at all these deals. Bloody hell. Watkins did go somewhere else. That's why they had the money to sign Usman, and then that makes sense. Or they were just planning on Watkins leaving. I think Watkins supports Arsenal in real life, so that's a good bit of business there for us. Anyway, just capitalise on Villa making some money. So we just spent and got some money ourselves. A lot of sales there for us. The list just doesn't stop. Oh wow, what a window! This is probably one of the craziest windows that I've ever had. Obviously, this is my first save here on YouTube, but obviously this is just absolutely insane. Sorry, my dog should move around there for any people listening. Just going through every single sort of sale, just in case you missed it. I don't think I put them all in this video as well because there were so many, like all the loans and stuff like that. But that is it in terms of the transfer window. This episode's coming to an end. My voice is taking an absolute battering here. This video is probably going to be about 50 minutes long. That's where it cut down. It was about 2 hours. As you can see, that's our starting 11. Cavachile on the left, Lukaku in the middle, Rodrigo on the right, Musiala in between Lukaku, Vertesi, Tonali, Kirkes, De Alessandro's at centre back, De Lorenzo at right back, Koneski in goal as well. Just every team should keep a lookout for us this season. Only the big boys will probably give us some sort of issue. So that is it. Thank you very much for watching this episode. I know it's been a long one, but I appreciate it. I know this episode took a while to come out, but obviously life's a bit much. I got a full-time job, got a kid. My missus had to have surgery and stuff like that, so it's been a bit long. Obviously he's had his birthday as well, so that was a whole fiasco. Christmas time and all that, so a lot going on. But I hope you guys appreciate this episode of the Napoli Career Mode, and I hope you guys have a lovely week, lovely weekend whenever I post this. So thank you very much for watching. Love you lots, and peace.